Welcome to your Fgcs Level 4 tutorial on Engrade. Today I'm going to discuss how you enter into Engrade, how you check your students' progress and report cards on Engrade, and how you can send a message to me directly from Engrade. This does not mean that you cannot send messages using my email, but this is one way of sending a message if you're already in the site so that you don't have to get out and go into your email to send that message. This also does not link me to your internet or email site or URL. It will just allow for us to have an online conversation back and forth. So let's begin. I'm going to enter in a generic name that I've created ahead of time and enter the password. This would be the same for you, and you'll be receiving your password at your family visit. So if you did not attend a family visit, please email me so that I can create a password for you so you can start using this program. So here I am. I'm inside the kind of generic name. I've set this person up only as a science student of mine, whereas you will have me for both math and science. So if I enter into that site, into that class, you'll see the information that would be there. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and what you can see here is we have our due date, we have an assignment, we also have a score. Okay, so this is where you'll be checking for that specific report card or progress report, whether it be an assessment or daily assignments. You're going to be able to see that all right here. You can also look right over here to the side. This would be where you are able to see upcoming events. So calendar, scroll it up. So on any given day you might see a specific test or quiz that needs to be looked at ahead of time, not just on the daily night-to-night kind of basis. This would also be maybe a due date that you might find on here for a long-term project. Another idea that you might be able to use this for is attendance. This is something where you can actually see your students' attendance. This is going to be something where if they were absent, it should show up here. Okay? If you don't see this working, please email me. We had a couple glitches last year, and because I don't have all the names in yet, we haven't had a chance to see if it's going to work smoothly this year, but it should. Now let's say, by going back up to the assignments, you wanted to understand why you have nothing here. And we know this because we haven't started school. But let's say there was an assignment missing or a score that you didn't think was high enough. Your student thought they had a higher score. You want to send me a message. So we send a message right here from the lower left area, and you have your name, the generic name that I've come up with, and then me as the teacher. You always want to click on me. If you click on yourself, it's going to send it right back to you. So if I click on myself here, now I have my message set up. It's going to have my URL or my username for this site. It's going to give me a subject line. Please give me a detailed title so I know exactly what I'm looking for. If you need to attach anything, you can do so, and then it will show it just over here to the right. And then the message. The more detail, the better I can understand. Now if it's a quick question, don't worry about detail, but make sure that it's adequate to getting the point across, that you're spending the time to write it so that I'm able to help you and we don't have to keep going back and forth. So let's write something in here so we can see how this works. So I'm going to write the first day of school. Okay, so that's my title, first day of school. And then I should write a comment or a question. What do I need to bring? Okay, fair enough. And so now all I have to do is go down to the bottom. Before I do that, I want to check real quickly that each one of these, the title, got it, the person I'm sending it to is correct, and the message is there. So now I scroll down. You can see here it says send message, pretty easy there. So I send. Okay. This sends you directly to your inbox, alright, of messages. Now I had sent a message as a reply as I was making sure that your site or the generic site would work, which would mean your student's site would work. So this message is me responding back to you. So we can see this here. Okay, this is a different message, but you can kind of see how it looks so that when I respond to you, you'll know what we're doing here. So here's the generic message that I sent before. So this is your name. This is first effort. Okay, so that was the title I sent instead of first day of school. and then the message blah blah blah, which meant I was going to respond with blah blah blah. This is the format you're going to start seeing it in. Now this exact message here is also going to be emailed directly to my email link within fgcs.org. So I will see it in two different places, but I'll be able to respond directly to it, okay, as you can see down below. So if you needed to respond, you do not have to write another title. You just respond directly and hit reply. And again, they give you the option of attaching. So let's go over the basics. Checking in or logging in. Okay, you have a calendar that you can check for major assignments, assessments, projects, quizzes, and you also have a report card or progress report page for each class. Now it may be that you have two different passwords, one password for your math class and one password for your science class, but you will have both of those at family visits. I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, please email me.